Here's an article from what looks to be a reputable news site. It was on Google News, so they had to get the blue check mark right. AA.com, Army operation kills 5 al-Shabaab militants in Somalia. Militants were planning an assault against the government forces before Army's attack. So it's a premeditated attack, right? A preemptive attack. I think they're about to attack, so we should attack first. Some kind of dumb shit like that. That was the whole basis of Iraq. They're going to attack. Remember when Ronald Reagan was afraid of Grenada? Little tiny island nation of Grenada is about to invade the United States. My God, the whole world, that's like... what? Some tiny island nation trying to take over Soviet Union? Hey, did you hear? Samoa is going to try to take over the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union's invading Samoa because Samoa is going to take them over. That's more plausible. That's more likely because there's a U.S. base in Samoa. So, anyways, militants plan assault. Okay, so this is January 1st, 2021. To get to the gist, Joe Biden has put boots back on the ground in Somalia, and Joe Biden is continuing the airstrikes. Donald Trump did one decent thing right before he left. He ended the war in Somalia. He ended the U.S. involvement in Somalia. The U.S.-Somali war was no more. And now, what do we got? We got fucking war all over the place. War on Palestine, war in Yemen. 233,000 are dead in Yemen because of the United States government. Push it for a coup d'etat in Venezuela. 233,000 dead in Yemen. Cameroon, the U.S. government is supporting a 40-year dictator who did some crazy-ass, mafioso, Michael Corleone shit where he just wiped out all of his opposition in one fell swoop. Paul Biya, we support a fucking shitty dictator who's got fraudulent elections. Yeah, America's going to be there to make sure the elections are fair. We don't give a shit if the elections in Cameroon are fair. What America needs to do is just sit this one out. Just sit this one out, America. The presidential election is going to happen February 8th. You don't want to give al-Shabaab any more targets than what they already have. They're pretty effing resilient. And there's only 5,000 to 10,000 of them, and they're in the mountains, but they just killed 9 people a couple days ago. So in spite of this January, 30th or 31st attack, it didn't stop them. So U.S. airstrikes, but it didn't stop them. What we need to do is just let the brand new Somali government, they're going to have presidential elections. My guess is President Mohammed is going to get kicked out, and they're going to pick a brand new one, maybe that Omar Fiki. So we get President Omar Fiki in there, and with Omar Fiki comes a brand new, a brand new day, a brand new era. And we tried to convince Omar Fiki to invite us there. We're America. Why wouldn't you want a U.S. embassy? Have them invite us. Have them beg. Have them ask us 3 or 4 times. Have them crawling on their knees begging, please, America, set up an embassy here. We want your protection. We want you here. And I would be in favor of, U.S. embassies. That's fantastic. That's diplomatic. That's trade. That's economic commerce. That's, conversations and dialogue. We need to get more U.S. embassies, and we need less military bases. So America, do not force yourself on other nations. America, stop doing this. You got to stop forcing yourself on Joe Biden, do not force yourself on other nations. This is ridiculous. I can't even believe that I held out hope that perhaps Biden isn't raining bombs upon Somalia. Biden bombs are raining upon Somalia. Biden has reinvaded, vigorously. We withdrew. We were out of that war. But now we're back in it. We got airstrikes. We got boots on the ground. So I guess what? We're going to welcome the brand new president and just say, hey, we're already in your country, so fuck it. What can you do about it? So if the United States was invaded by Brazil, or what if Grenada actually rose up and took you over, America? If Grenada actually rose up and took you over, a military occupation, would you settle for? Would you be like, well, shit, we were Americans, now we're Grenadans, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, shit, that's just, you win some, you lose some, shit. Grenada's occupying us, what can we do? We can't, All hail Grenada. God bless Grenada. Grenada the beautiful. Oh, America. You crack me up. So since there's boots on the ground, I'm going to assume that's it for an indeterminate. We didn't get, hey, Joe Biden, how come you didn't get congressional approval? Didn't we used to, wasn't there like a constitution or some shit where Congress declares the war, so therefore any war, brand new wars that are begun has to get congressional approval? Did AOC know about this? Does AOC and the squad, and does Lauren Boebert, hey Lauren Boebert, you said you were going to end the wars too. Did you vote to go back into war with Somalia? It's murder, death, kill, huh? Murder, 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 death, kill, murder, bloodshed, murder, death, murder. America, knock it off with your bullshit. Get your people some fucking health care. You can't even take care of your own people. How in the hell are you in another nation trying to tell them what to do? Here you and Paul Biya, you've been supporting a dictator for the last 40 years. So what, you're going to be there for the fair and honest? Didn't your president for the last 2 months just say that your elections were fraudulent as fuck? Plus there's the Electoral College. So that means no Americans actually vote for the president, so that's... But that's how, the smart founders envisioned it. The operation launched by the Somali National Army, backed by regional paramilitary forces, took place outside the strategic town of Dinsur, some 369 kilometers, 229 miles southwest of the capital, Mogadishu. Ibrahim Aden, Somali Army operational commander in the area, told media that they attacked an al-Shabaab base on the outskirts of Dinsur, while the Somali-based al-Qaeda-affiliated group were planning attacks against the government forces, killing at least 5 militants, including 2 senior officials, and wounding several others. Eyewitness in Dinsur told Anadolu Agency over the phone that they heard fierce gunfight between the Somali Army and al-Shabaab militants. Meanwhile, the Security Ministry of Southwest States said the U.S. airstrikes killed several senior al-Shabaab commanders in the southwestern Bakul region. According to a statement issued by the ministry, the airstrikes took place in the vicinity of Mahmoudal, 410 kilometers, 254 miles from Mogadishu. So there you go, America. You're bombing the fuck out of Mahmoudal. What did the people of Mahmoudal ever do to you, America? They didn't do shit to you. The people of Mahmoudal, you think they done something to you? You're about fucking stupid as shit. So this is Biden's war. Donald pulled out. This is Biden's war. Biden, Donald didn't pull out the 27 wars that we were in, but Biden just started the brand new. He pulled out of one, I guess, out of 27. But Biden went ahead and reignited that motherfucker. I mean, my God, if we're in 27 wars, why not just get into another 27? Why not just, declare war on the entire world? That was fucking Hitler's mistake. That motherfucker, he declared war on Russia, America, Poland, everybody, all at the same time. It seems like it'd be a lot smarter, America, to just, you know, one at a time. Maybe, I don't know. That's just. So yeah, fucking Joe Biden, great. Good job, Joe Biden. You pulled 330 million Americans into a U.S. Somalia war. 330 million Americans now are going to, I guess you agree with Joe's vision for Somalia? Where in the hell is the anti-war movement in America? Where the hell is the anti-war movement? When there's some Americans that used to be against the war and against murder, there used to be, I'm just waxing nostalgic. There was a time in America, you know Jimmy Carter, for the 4 years he was in there, the Empire didn't fire one bullet, not one gunshot. We treated the world as equals, and they were just overwhelmed, and they said, okay. 1960s America is the best decade by far. Pick a better decade. 1960s, that's America at its best. That's America. You want make America great again? Well, let's have the 60s just shine on forever and ever. The style, the cars, the clothes, the music. The 1960s is America's best, greatest era, the greatest decade. I mean, until 1968. Venezuela, Yemen, Cameroon, Palestine, and Somalia. America, get out of these wars. We don't need to be in Venezuela. We don't need to be in Yemen. There's a genocide. Cameroon, it's a dictator, 40-year dictatorship with sham elections every 6 years or something. He's a Saddam Hussein guy. Gets 99% of the vote every time. Yeah, I'm sure. 99%? No, there's only 1% that was against. The whole country just loves you that much, huh? A lot of poverty. I mean, a lot of the roads are terrible. There's car crashes all the time. There's two-state solution, Palestine, Israel, which means Israel stop stealing Palestine's land. It's not your land, Israel. Don't you know the difference between your land and Palestine's land? And Somalia? Get the fuck out of America. Get the fuck out of Somalia. America, get out of Somalia. We don't need to be there. It's going to make things worse. And we need welcome the brand new administration. Let them stare in the face of the Russians and the French and who else. The African Union is there. Let Africa take care of Africa. Let the brand new president stare at them motherfuckers trying to pick their pockets while we're going to be here just like their best friend. What you need, bro? Well, you want a U.S. Embassy? Yeah, you want some of our protection? We got you. No, we got you. No, Somalia, we got you. So yeah, I have a dream. One day, America will stop killing people all over the world and bombing people, killing and bombing. One day, I have a dream. Peace.